Today is Friday, February 5th. The campaign trail is heating up in the Granite State. We're taking a closer look at the presidential hopefuls as they go head-to-head in New Hampshire. Cleanup efforts continue in the Midlands following this week's severe weather, why residents say they're still counting their blessings. And we're gearing up for Super Bowl 50. We've got a few Panther plates, perfect to snack on during Sunday's big game. Good Morning Columbia starts right now.
From ABC Columbia News, live from Main and Gervais, this is Good Morning Columbia.
Good morning, Columbia. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday morning. I'm Christy Vaughn.
And I'm Rochelle Dean. We are live from Main and Gervais. Your time right now, 5 a.m.
5 a.m. We want to thank you so much for starting your day with us. And the first thing we want to do is check on the weather. And you might want to grab a jacket before you head out. Don't pay attention to the sleeveless outfits Rochelle and I have right now.
Do not
We're
follow our
indoors.
lead. Exactly. It is cold outside, and there's a bit of a breeze out there. It's pretty gusty wind. We're going to turn things over to meteorologist Jonathan Kennedy for a look at what you can expect as you get the little ones headed out and you get ready to head to work. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, as you head out on this Friday morning, as you mentioned, for one, it's just plain old cooler air coming our way, and also it is a little breezier, which is going to make it feel even colder outside to your skin. So have the jacket handy today. It's going to be kind of a changeover from what we have been seeing. We've been seeing lots of warm weather. Obviously, eventful weather at that. We saw some severe weather a couple of days ago, but thankfully this morning and especially this afternoon, it looks like a much drier setup for us. Now, we are starting to see a little bit of wraparound rain associated with the system that went through yesterday. We did see a good deal of rain across some of the area, most of it to our east yesterday, but still seeing a few showers to our north. Now, this is going to move through in the next half hour. I'm not even going to essentially keep it in the forecast because it's going to be gone very, very soon. And we're starting to see some dry air undercut this. So a lot of it not even making it to the ground. So these are not anything to worry about unless you're heading out in the immediate next 15, 20 minutes. I wouldn't expect to see really anybody notice these showers, especially as we get later in today. 48-hour rainfall. Look at the totals. 1.7 for us here in the Columbia area. You go up to closer to 3 inches in Sumter, Orangeburg, 3.5. Manning over 6 inches. Go to Kingstree, Lake Marion, and Moultrie. They're looking at 7, almost 8 inches in some places. So big bullseye out to our east and southeast, but thankfully for us, we did see some really good rain, but not as much as some of our counterparts did to the east. Temperatures generally in the low to mid 40s. Couple spots dropping in the 30s. Wagner at 39, Winsboro at 39. We're at a full 10 degrees warmer than that. 49 downtown at the moment, but doesn't necessarily feel that warm due to the cool winds coming in from the north and west. And we mentioned it's breezy. 16 miles per hour, 23 miles per hour in Bishopville, 22 in St. Matthews. So some very windy conditions already this morning. That's going to help change over the air masses very quickly, and you're going to notice that cool air coming in from the north already cooling us down 10 to 20 degrees for some spots here this morning. Now here's that system moving across much of the Piedmont of North Carolina, dropping down a little bit into South Carolina. Not much to worry about here, but we are seeing some snow as you get around the Greensboro area, changing over to rain as you get into Charlotte. But for us, we're not going to worry about that at all. Mostly sunny skies for your day today. It will be a cooler day today. So right now we're at 49. We're going to cool off throughout the morning and then see temperatures kind of bounce back up to around 52 this afternoon. So a far cry from the 76 that we saw on Tuesday and Wednesday. But thankfully, we're not going to be seeing the severe weather either.
Yes, I'm hoping the rain will clear out for the weekend.
Oh, yeah. It looks sunny for the weekend, but much, much cooler.
Bring a jacket.
Yes,
Yeah, trade in the umbrella for the jacket.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not even Valentine's Day, so we still have a lot of winter left. But,
That's true.
No matter what the little groundhog said on Tuesday.
That's true. Thanks, Jonathan.
Thank you. Well, right now we do want to give you a quick traffic update as you get ready to hit the roads this morning.
That's right, and there is good news at the top of the hour. No trouble spots to report in or around the capital city. But as always, we're keeping our eye on the roads, and we'll continue to update you as you get ready to head out for that morning commute. And ABC Columbia also wants to help you jumpstart your Friday.
That's right. We've got a quick rundown of your top morning headlines. We're going to get started with Vote 2016. The road to the White House passing through the Palmetto State. Republican presidential hopeful Donald Trump will be campaigning in Florence today. He's holding a Trump for President rally at the Florence Civic Center. The event starts at 7. Doors open at 5, though. The campaign stop comes just weeks before the first in the South GOP primary right here in South Carolina, set for February 20th. Well, Trump is coming off a second-place finish in the Iowa caucuses, and even though he didn't win Iowa, Trump still has a good shot to take New Hampshire. According to a new poll, Trump is leading the field of Republican candidates with 29% support in New Hampshire. The next three candidates are in a statistical tie for second. It shows Marco Rubio with support from 18% of likely Republican primary voters. Senator Ted Cruz received 13%, Governor John Kasich 12%, and Jeb Bush 10%. The next pack of candidates is well behind, with Governor Chris Christie and Carly Fiorina pulling just 4% support in New Hampshire. The poll also found that about a third of likely Republican primary voters in New Hampshire still undecided. Well, the GOP presidential hopefuls will be working to win over those undecided voters when they go head-to-head in New Hampshire tomorrow.
That's right. A Republican debate hosted by ABC is set for tomorrow night. Donald Trump is once again sitting front and center for that debate, with Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz on either side of him. Ben Carson, Jeb Bush, John Kasich, and Chris Christie will also take the stage. Carly Fiorina did not make the cut to appear in the weekend debate. You can catch the debate tomorrow night at 8 right here on ABC Columbia. And on the other side of the political spectrum, Bernie Sanders is dominating over Hillary Clinton leading up to the first in the nation primary. According to a CNN WMUR poll, Sanders holds a 2-1 lead over Clinton among likely New Hampshire Democratic voters. Sanders stands at 61% and Clinton at 30%. The Democratic presidential hopefuls are coming off their first one-on-one debate in New Hampshire. Clinton accused Sanders of attacks by insinuation after he referenced the millions of dollars raised by an outside political group supporting Clinton's campaign. The two also debated the economy and health care during that debate. Well, Chelsea Clinton is hoping to grow her mother's lead in the polls here in South Carolina. She'll be campaigning in the upstate for Hillary Clinton tomorrow with stops in Rock Hill, Spartanburg, as well as Clemson University. Well, shifting gears a little bit this morning, deputies have made an arrest following the murder of 46-year-old Adrian Silva. Deputies say they have charged 39-year-old Vincent May with murder.
Silva's body was found around 3 a.m. the morning of January 3rd after a passerby noticed his crashed motorcycle along Green Parkway and Churchland Drive in Northeast Columbia. Investigators say Silva had been shot multiple times. Officials are still waiting on more details for a motive for that killing. Investigators say they have connected a gun taken from a man who fired on police last summer to the killing of a Columbia man near his home 3 days earlier. Columbia police have charged 45-year-old Ibn Patterson with murder in the July 28th killing of 32-year-old Timothy Gentry. The break came when the state law enforcement division tested a gun Patterson used when he robbed a woman and fired on officers last July, they say. Police say investigators have not determined a motive for the killing of Gentry, who worked with children and did charity work overseas. Well, out of the State House this morning, a bill intended to make it easier for the public to obtain police dash cam video has been postponed in the Senate.
That's right. It would require a law enforcement agency to get a judge's blessing before it can deny a public records request. Now, if a judge agrees the video should not be released to the public, they could sue.
Well, we've got more here to come on Good Morning Columbia. The presidential hopefuls are busy shoring up support leading up to Tuesday's New Hampshire primary.
Indeed, they are. We're taking a closer look at the first one-on-one Democratic debate.
And a cool and breezy start to your Friday forecast. Expect lots of sunshine and high in the 50s this afternoon. Details next. Stay with us. We're live from Mamie Gervais.
Welcome back to Good Morning Columbia. Thanks for waking up with us on this Friday morning. Your time right now is 5:19.
Yeah, it's time to take a bite out of your morning menu, sponsored by Bojangles. And this morning we are literally taking a bite.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, we know you can't wait till Sunday to show your Panther pride, or we've got some Denver fans out there, so show your Denver pride. So we've got a tailgating treat here, perfect for snacking Super Bowl size.
Exactly. Super Bowl 50 right around the corner. And if you need any suggestions or ideas, We've got them all laid out here for you, and it smells so good. We didn't
does
smell
smell
the mission
good.
this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it too early for chicken wings? No.
No, it's noon somewhere, right? Yeah, exactly. We've got the perfect snacks to top it off. We've got chicken wings here. We have meatballs. Are those meatballs?
Sausage balls.
Sausage balls. Pigs in a blanket. We've got the Carolina blue footballs, and we also, for the Denver fans out there, the Denver Broncos have the football colors as well. And funny story behind that. When I went to go pick them up this morning, Mr. Fred said his boss is a diehard Carolina fan and said, I've got to give you some Broncos just to mix it up a little bit. And I said, you know what, Fred? That is all on you. You deal with that with your boss, but we'll put them out there just so we're even. And then we have this beautiful Panthers cake. Look at this. Courtesy of our producer, Ashley Dolan, Miss Queen Pinterest has this beautiful cake here with the tiger there on it. And so we are set to go.
We are. And you know, the great thing about this is it's a mix between things that you can buy in the store really quickly and then things that you can make at home for, you know, a fairly decent price. And in fact, our own Jonathan Kennedy contributed to this.
I made the sausage balls. I'm not
Coming
sure
to the party
if many
with
people have had
treats.
sausage balls before or not, but it's the one Paula Deen recipe that does not have butter in it.
And sugar?
There's no sugar or no butter in it. It's just a Bisquick, sausage, and sharp cheddar cheese and a little bit of pepper. That's it.
Oh,
so
that's
it's
pretty easy.
simple.
Yeah, perfect.
It is kind of time consuming to make it into a little ball. And
Right.
they're not as like sausage. They're not like a meatball.
Right.
Okay.
It's more like almost like a cheddar bay biscuit.
And
almost.
they're kind of
It's like
spicy,
it's like
right?
a cheddar biscuit,
Okay.
a little spice, a little sausage, and the pepper in it. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, I can't wait
Well,
to try
yeah,
those.
you've got those, and then the little pigs in a blanket. I made those last night,
Yeah.
and that took no time at all. You just
pigs in a
get
blanket
the,
are awesome.
I mean, you get the mini crescent rolls,
Exactly.
the Pillsbury crescent rolls, and the little summer sausage.
And then roll them up
Roll
in
them
there.
up, put them in the oven. I mean, it was.
And I've even made them. If you
15
just got
minutes.
stuff on hand, if you have biscuit dough and hot dogs, you
Yeah.
can cut up the
Cut up
real
the hot
hot
dogs,
dog
roll 'em
and use
up.
biscuit dough because biscuit dough. I mean, when it's like not
Right.
cooked, you can make
Absolutely.
it.
You can turn it into
but
anything you
Jonathan, that
want.
requires like creating a biscuit dough.
Exactly.
It's much easier to pop the Pillsbury can.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's usually pretty easy. So
It
it's
doesn't
good.
get any easier than store-bought.
Yes,
So yeah, I
store-bought.
took the easy way out.
And we've even got the matching blue
What is the blue drink?
juice.
Is it punch?
Hawaiian punch.
punch.
It's a Hawaiian punch.
So check out all these
yeah.
tips. The good thing is we'll be posting these on our Facebook page with some of the recipes. And so if you have any questions, just check it out there.
Yep.
And we will be happy to let you enjoy this Super Bowl tailgating party. Of course, we're going to eat the food, though.
I was going to say, unfortunately, we can't share. That's all the time we have right now. We're coming right back. Still to come, if you're looking to add a four-legged friend to your home, we've got the cutest little pup for you. We're talking cuteness all day long for Super Bowl 50. Stay with us. That story's next, live from Manager Faye.